Okay, so that's episode 1 in the books. What are your initial thoughts?
Well, the first thing that I really noticed is, I was very impressed with how much they actually really like replicated the feeling of the game. Like
Like,
the world feels very much so just like the games, and I thought that was pretty impressive. Yeah,
yeah, really
uh, like
set design and everything.
even within the first couple minutes, like the scene there with the ghoul as the bombs were dropping, like they had like so much stuff, like they had what do you call them, a Mr. Handy in the house.
Yeah,
I think
Mr.
that's what the
Handy.
robot's called. And they have the same type of radios and TV screens and stuff like that as you can find in the game. And I was just like,
Yeah,
wow, they really went all out with like it's like really one for one, or like the design, all the designs are like identical.
yeah, you could tell
Um,
they put in the work for it.
Also, the power armor later on in the episode looks pretty cool. It looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
you'll get into that when you get into Fallout 4 a little bit. They definitely made the armor actually seem like power armor, I guess. Which a lot of people I did do think when Fallout 4 came out, they did complain about that a bit. But I personally like it.
I feel like I remember the power armor being a pretty big deal in Fallout 4 when I watched it.
I think people think that in Fallout 4 it kind of was a little bit less special because how in Fallout 4 and or excuse me in Fallout 3 and in Fallout New Vegas you got to have like training for it before you can even equip it.
Yeah,
But I think the same people forget that the protagonist in Fallout 4 was a former like military veteran, so he would have that training already. So I think that kind of cancels out that complaint.
yeah, another thing that to start off with, I like Lucy seems to be a very likable protagonist. Actually, I mean, I kind of expected her to be likable, but
Yeah,
seems like she'll be a pretty good character.
yeah. What about Maximus?
I don't know how to feel about Maximus yet, to be honest.
We
Feel like had to see a little bit more. I don't know how I feel about this Brotherhood of Steel stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess your only interaction with him is in that bunker in New Vegas so far. It's got to be a definite change of pace for the Brotherhood with you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think the Brotherhood of Steel is like too happy with me.
Which
After that,
they went from being an underground reclusive group to now you see them with like these massive airships and the vertibirds.
yeah, and that was really cool as well. Like again, like the like all, like the set pieces and stuff are so close, or like so identical to like the way they are in the game. And also, I mean, I guess in New Vegas you don't really see like the vertibirds and stuff too much, but very cool.
Yeah, I think you only really see it with the president. I think right.
Did
And
the
I guess when the
boomers
Enclave show up,
did the boomers have vertibirds, or
no,
was that a
the boomer had the that that bomber that you raised from
right?
the lake.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So yeah, we started pre-war. What did you think about that?
Yeah, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Immediately, just very happy to see Walton Goggins, of course. um, of course, getting into that, the last, the last 10 or 15 minutes of the episode there, I guess really about 10 minutes or so with the ghoul, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, seeing him come back, they
Yeah,
knew
I mean,
they knew who the star was. They made you wait for it.
yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see more of him. Yeah, when he said that he does that stuff for the love of the game, I mean that went pretty hard. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely
Um,
the fan favorite. You could tell.
I guess out of the three main characters so far, the one I'm least interested in is probably Maximus, but that we'll see. That might change over time.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. You might just not like the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, I might be a little Brotherhood of Steel phobic or something like that, but I mean, as long as Lucy and the Ghoul are friendly with Mr. House in season 2, then I'll be friendly towards them.
Yeah, what'd you think
Um,
of the situation for Lucy? What do you think of the vault? First of all, the vault she was
Vault
in.
Vault 33.
Yeah,
Well, it seemed to mostly be a pretty innocent vault. I mean, it seems like they could use some higher population numbers because Lucy, is getting a little bit romantic with her cousin, perhaps. I don't know exactly, but
yeah. They must have had some residents from Alabama.
that Raider guy, the guy who was supposed to be her husband and then turned out to be turned out to be a Raider. I know, like that. The one part of the episode I didn't like is how quickly they just hopped into the reproduction scene. But he, and then after they were finished, he got up and went over to the curtain and
Yeah.
wiped himself off on the curtain. That was pretty fucking gross. But anyway, I mean,
No,
it seemed like
I
he was
think
off.
I think the what we're supposed to get from that is that he's like I guess uncouth. He's not used to running water. He's not used to sanitation. So
Yeah, he's a bit of a savage.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, good word.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of the characters in Fallout New Vegas were sort of like that to an extent, just sort of savages. Like
And
a lot of those Great Khans, for example.
you went to a few vaults, right? You went to Vault 22,
Hmm.
Vault 19. I think that was it,
Yeah,
right? Or did you see any of the other ones?
no, that was it. Like I found a couple of the other ones, but one of them was like the recommended level for it was 35, so I never got around to doing it. Like I could have done it at the end, but I found it pretty early on. Um, that first vault I did, which was I guess Vault 22, that's the one with the plant life in it,
Yeah,
right?
the plant.
Um, yeah, so that one kind of turned me off from doing the vaults a little bit.
Vaults can be a bit of a long haul.
Now, now Vault 19 on the other hand, it wasn't really that much of a commitment, but it didn't really, once I finished that quest, nothing really happened after that, I thought.
Where would you rank Vault 33 on the scale of vaults you've encountered so far?
Okay, so in terms of how interesting it is, I mean, I, f- I feel like it's more interesting than Vault 19. I think Vault 22 has got kind of interesting stuff going on inside of it with the plant life.
Plant people.
Yeah, the plant people. Yeah, and that connected in with that vault connected with the big with Old World Blues, right? Because there was patient zero, and he was a plant organism, and you could find
Oh,
him
you're
in
talking
one.
about 22.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
but
yeah.
and that was connected there. So
I
I
thought you were
think
talking about Vault 33. I was about to say, did you catch a reference I've been missing the whole time?
no, no way. uh, Vault Vault 33 is probably in the middle of the vaults in terms of how interesting they are so far. But we'll see. I mean, there's going to be more Vault 33 to come, I think, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, I, you'll have to watch and see. But yeah,
Immediately, my least favorite character in the show is Lucy's little cousin. He's a little bit of a
the cousin or the
freak.
brother?
Oh, sorry, is it her brother? The short guy.
Yeah, that's a brother.
Oh, okay, my bad. But yeah. I don't like him. He's a strange.
Little dweeb.
Yeah, he's a little weakling. It's bad when Lucy's stronger than you, like on an emotional level.
Well, what'd you think of the father, the overseer?
He seemed like a pretty decent guy, and I mean, of course, Lucy had to leave the vault to try and go and get him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. You always got to have the the MacGuffin to get her out the vault and on her journey.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really say he's a damsel in distress because he's not really a damsel, but yeah, I don't know if he'll. I mean, he might be dead by the time Lucy finds him. I mean, we don't know, or I don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. After that, we went on
Yeah.
to Maximus. You got to see a little bit of the Brotherhood, more so and more so than
Yeah,
you saw
yeah.
in New Vegas. You saw latrine duty, a little basketball with the bricks.
Yeah, so when Maximus was in the class and he got that old world technology wrong, he got whipped on the face, and it's just, you know, I felt kind of disgusted with the way the Brotherhood of Steel, conducts themselves.
Well, the Brotherhood has always sort of been like a quasi religious sect, and I think they really played into that more so in this
Yeah,
than I think in, or at least in any of the 3, 4 in New Vegas. I think.
it seems like they sort of got a bit of a Prussian education system going on. Really, they're just very Prussian overall. They're very harsh, and I don't know. I feel like eventually Maximus is probably going to want to get away from them.
You think so?
I mean, it must be something like that because he's going to be one of the main characters, right? So I mean,
I'm not going to
unless if
spoil anything.
oh no, of course not. I don't want spoilers, of course, but I'm just going to have to assume that for the time being, he's going to want to get away from them, unless if Lucy and the Ghoul become kind of friendly with the Brotherhood of Steel, which might be kind of cringe, but we don't know. I don't know yet.
So interesting. They do name drop that this Brotherhood takes orders from the Commonwealth, which is Fallout 4, Massachusetts. So
Hmm.
this is East Coast Brotherhood, which is interesting to see because up until I think the show, it was implied that they were separate between the West Coast and East Coast Brotherhood.
Mm. It's very impressive how much I don't know what you'd say infrastructure the Brotherhood actually has.
Yeah, I believe it was Fallout Tactics. They mentioned that it might have been earlier on that the Brotherhood had airships, but that technology was lost on them. But we see in Fallout 4 they've rebuilt one, and I believe the internet said that that is the same airship from Fallout 4. Like someone said they were able to zoom in and like the name of it was the same. But
Ah,
my eyes are horrible, so I haven't been able to see it. But if it is, that's interesting.
yeah. I feel I didn't really I guess notice Easter eggs per se, but there's like a lot of posters on the vault walls and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It really helps build the atmosphere of
yeah.
and make it feel like the game.
Well, you'll have like the reverse Easter eggs because you'll see a scene in the show now, and then when you get to it in the game, you'll be like, "Hey, I recognize that from the show."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did see lots of stuff that was in the game, and I recognized it, but not like Easter egg stuff. Just
Yeah,
I get Mr. Handy and all sorts of random stuff like that.
you'll catch more probably in season 2, since you
When
know you do know it ends up in New Vegas. So
yes, when when Lucy injected herself with the stim pack, it made me realize all the pain that my career had to go through in New Vegas. Like it just I really put my career through a lot of pain.
yeah, it shows the magic of stim packs.
Oh yeah, those things are great.
So we saw Maximus. He ended up getting an upgraded to Squire.
Yes.
Do you think he
Yeah.
did it? Do you think he's the culprit of who injured the his friend?
No, I don't imagine Maximus would do that. It doesn't seem like that type of guy.
You don't think he's a little
Um,
shady?
well, I mean, you never know, but I mean, he seems like he's not too bad. I mean, maybe he was acting a little bit suspicious when he was getting interrogated by those by that guy in the old guy there and the guy in the power suit or power armor.
Quintus, I think they said his name was right.
Yeah, that sounds
the
right.
Elder.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they got a quest. They're hunting down, and it's kind of a big reveal that they're hunting down a member of the Enclave.
Yeah, because yeah, when in that scene with the ghoul at the end, the guys that woke him up or whatever, they were telling him about that bounty, and the ghoul just proceeded to just to absolutely destroy those three guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was just so cool. Blew that one guy's head off with a shotgun, and then put the other guy down in the casket.
yeah. They wasn't the rescue they were looking for, but
No, not at all. I
yeah, you
wonder,
got. Sorry, go
will we
ahead.
be seeing will we be seeing the ghoul take a lot of chems and stuff like that?
We'll have to watch and see. Do you think does he strike you as a Kim taker?
Well, I thought the ghouls sort of had to like take chems all the time so they don't lose their sanity or whatever.
Is that mentioned in New Vegas?
I thought, yeah, I think it was one of the tips like on the loading screen or something.
Hmm. I don't think I ever called that tip, but I
I
guess
might
we'll
be
have to
wrong.
see.
It might have been somewhere. It might have been somewhere else. I can't remember. I mean, I feel like if any ghoul could be resistant to chems, then it would be this ghoul because it's Walton Goggins. He's just on a different level from the other ghoul. I mean, he's called the ghoul. He's not a
The
ghoul.
Ghoul,
He's
yeah,
the
he's not a
ghoul.
Ghoul, yeah. The King
I
Ghoul.
actually saw I actually saw some people complaining about how he's called the ghoul when there's a bunch of ghouls around. It's like, shut up. He's the ghoul. He's cooler
Yeah,
than the
he's
other
the
one.
Ghoul. Well, I mean, in the most recent Fallout 76 expansion, he makes an appearance in it. And he's already a Ghoul, so and Fallout 76 is like the first in the timeline of the game, so he
Yeah.
becomes ghoulified pretty early on. Like
Yeah.
like I can't remember when exactly 76 takes place, but like it's pretty early on. Like it's presumed like the vault dwellers like that leave in 76 are like the ones that entered the vault. So
Will we be seeing a lot more flashback scenes for the ghoul, before the bomb dropped, and also like it maybe a little bit after the bomb dropped?
we'll have to wait and see. I can't spoil it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
Do you
enough.
think there will be?
I think that I think that there's going to be some scenes about his life, well, like a bit before the bombs dropped and stuff. Because there was after I finished the episode, there was a preview of some
Okay.
like stuff coming up, and there was some Vault Tech information and stuff like that. I think that's coming up, or like they're going to expand on the Vault Tech lore a little bit.
Vault-Tec lore.
Yeah. And I thought that Walton Goggins was involved in that a little bit, based off of the couple scenes that I saw at the end of the episode.
We'll
But
have to see.
yes, of course, I don't have nearly enough context to know what's going on there. So
Well, we got Lucy. She's going after Dad, hunting Moldaver. I believe that's how they said it. What do you think of them? What do you think of the antagonists we've seen so far?
yeah, I don't know. I feel like she'll be able to handle them okay.
Lucy handle her okay? Or
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I remember the first I saw that. I was still under the impression that she was from Vault 32 there, and not like a raider or whatever. And I was like, wow, that's one ugly looking person to be inside a vault. But anyway, that's
you were
one nasty
immediately
looking.
suspicious.
Yeah, I was like, she looks a little. That's one nasty looking bitch to be inside that vault. It's like, why would you even want to do a marriage exchange, a marriage exchange with a vault that has such such a weak gene pool? But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Well, what did you think of
Um,
the interconnected vaults? Because I don't think that's ever been a thing before.
yeah, so I was a little bit confused actually. So did the Raiders break in the Vault 32 and just sort of take it over, or?
That's what it seems like. It seems like they, or at least so far, I believe that's what it seems like. They they broke in
Right, because I just
and pretended to be them to get into 33.
yeah, I guess unless if Vault 32's been messed up for a long time or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I missed any context there, or if that's just the way I'm supposed to think of it,
Well, we
the
know
Raiders broke in.
vaults are mostly more unsuccessful than they are successful, given to what we've seen. So
Yeah, I I mean, in Vault 33, it seemed like before the Raiders came, they were living a pretty happy life.
yeah, they had. What'd you think of the big old projector room?
I mean, it's kind of sad in a way, but it's better than a lot of the vaults have it. A
Yeah, I
lot of
believe
vaults don't have a projector room.
in a Fallout 4. There's a vault that I can't remember what the gimmick of it was, but there was a bunch of wealthy people there, and they had like their own little fake beach in there.
Wow.
That's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I was. It reminded me of, sorta.
Man, I really don't imagine it'd be too good for human beings to live inside these vaults forever, but
Yeah. Well, I guess they have somewhat of a large population, so I don't think anybody would get like cabin fever or something in it.
yeah, they can keep themselves entertained, especially when you get a projector room like that. You can just pretend that you're sitting outside or whatever.
Well, I think that lends to. I'm sure there. I don't know if there was, but I'm sure there were a lot of people kind of complaining that Lucy's kind of like a Mary Sue. She's good at all this stuff, but when you take away like internet, you take away like video games and everything. What else can she do other than learn all these trades and crafts and everything?
Well, I honestly don't think she counts as a Mary Sue because, I was paying close attention in that fight scene in her bedroom, and she only kind of won that just based off of luck.
Yeah,
She didn't that was fairly, I think, realistic. And
yeah,
and she seems like she's living a fairly fulfilling life or she was living a fairly fulfilling life inside the vault. Be doing all these different activities, and there's only so much to do inside there again because there's not very not very
yeah.
much left after nuclear apocalypse.
How long you think it'll? Do you think this will be like a series long quest for her hunting her dad, or do you think we'll find out soon what happened?
I feel like it's either going to resolve by the middle of the season or the end of the season because I mean I don't understand how her dad would make it to New Vegas, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's probably why I shouldn't have let you see the trailer, but
To be honest, I probably would have seen it anyway. Like it probably would have showed up in my YouTube feed or something because I get some Fallout content in my YouTube feed. Like I get YouTube Shorts and stuff.
how do you think the? Do you have any early predictions of how everything will turn out between Lucy and her dad?
Uh, well, I feel like I didn't really get any hints of anything negative going on there. So as long as her dad's alive, maybe he'll go back to the vault. Maybe she'll she's gonna have more business to take care of. Maybe she enjoys living outside of the vault more than she expected. I don't
Why do you
know.
think? Why do you think the Raiders came and kidnapped her, the overseer?
That's a good question actually, because I don't. Well, see, well we know that that there's a little bit of history there because that creepy looking woman she knew what Lucy's mother was. She knew Lucy's mother,
Yeah,
and appeared to have a bit of history there. So that's kind of strange. I guess
yeah.
maybe there's some maybe it's darker history to Vault 33. Maybe.
Well, vaults don't typically have good track records, so it's possible.
Maybe it's maybe all that glitters isn't gold, and that's true of Vault 33. I guess
Yeah,
we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it seems typically in Fallout there's more messed up stuff going on than good stuff. So
uh,
and now that I think about it, even playing for New Vegas, there's hardly any like actually optimistic stories in the Mojave. It's usually there's some sort of dark
especially in
twist
the
to everything.
vaults.
Yes, absolutely, and that's one thing I like about Mr. House. If Mr. House he just is what he is, and there's he's just a great guy.
Yeah, well, they did have Vault 21 there on the strip that he kind of took over.
House took it over.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
I didn't.
Uh, he he I think the thing was Vault 21 was filled with gambling addicts or something like that, and every decision
Oh,
every decision in the vault was made through like poker games and stuff like that. And I believe
right.
he ended up winning ownership of the vault through like a game of blackjack or something like that.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
I remember you telling me that a long time ago, actually.
I'll have to reread it and make sure, but I think that's the lore. And after he won it, he just turned it into like a little hotel.
I guess I probably should have checked that one out, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Well, it might matter now that you know they're going to Vegas in season two.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still have my save file, of course, so I can always go back and take a look at that easily enough. I think that actually my all my saves might be at Hoover Dam now, so yeah, I have my save that was on the Lonesome Road place. I have a save that goes all the way back to the end of Lonesome Road, so that doesn't take too long to deal with. I can
Yeah.
finish Lonesome Road again, and then go visit the vault potentially.
So are you
Or
expecting any like characters from the games or fact other? Well, I mean, we see the Brotherhood and we've heard about the Enclave, but do you have any predictions for it? Maybe any other factions we might run into in season one?
oh my god, I just have a bit of a feeling that we're gonna encounter the NCR before too long.
What makes you think that, other than the fact they're in California?
Well, just as soon as the people who dug up the ghoul,
Yeah.
they talked about California, it just sent a shiver down my spine because it's like California in episode one of the Fallout TV show. No thanks. I don't want to hear that word at all. But
Well, when Lucy leaves the vault, we get that shot, and I believe that is L.A. that it showed, or somewhere in Vegas,
yeah,
or it's Vegas, it's somewhere in California.
now I'm a little bit lore illiterate on this, so forgive me. But how much of America does the Legion inhabit,
The
or is it
Legion?
mostly just yeah? Does it just mostly inhabit the Mojave, or is it
I
like
believe it's Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico territories
okay?
around there.
Because for some reason I just got the impression that where I don't really expect to see the Legion anytime soon. But I mean I could be wrong about that.
Well, we see them in the trailer for season two.
Yeah, of course I expect to see them then because we'll be in New Vegas and lots of interesting stuff will be occurring. Hopefully no Arcade Gannon, naturally.
Well, he's the new Caesar.
Yeah. I wonder if Cass will still be alive or not, if she'll
Cass.
even. Yeah, because we all know what happened to Cass in my playthrough, and Veronica as well. I'll be curious to see if she ever makes an appearance.
Well, we got the Brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Brotherhood's there. I mean, never know what's going to happen. I I really should have finished off Veronica before I finished my playthrough. I really should have put her out of her misery.
Well, you put the Brotherhood out of their misery.
Oh yeah, I sure did. But actually, looking at how much technology and manpower the Brotherhood has in the show, it makes me realize, New Vegas, we can't just stop at Hoover Dam. We got to keep leveling up. Like, I don't know if the Securitrons alone are going to be enough.
You don't think they can stop the airships?
I feel like they might need some, what would you say, anti-aerial artillery, perhaps. I mean, they already have some explosives and stuff, but I feel like they might need, we might need Securitron Mark IIIs.
Do you feel a little
Yeah.
nervous after blowing up that base? Now that you see what the whole Brotherhood has with them?
No, I feel like, yeah, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, and if the Brotherhood doesn't really care about the little egg here and there, and like not, it very really it's just in the Mojave, like they probably don't care too much. Man, by the time they ever want to do anything about it, Mr. House will have lots of new technology to take care of them.
You think he's gonna? Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? He's talks
He's
about re-
constantly innovating.
the innovator. Yeah,
Like there's just no technological visionary in the Fallout universe quite like Robert Edwin House.
yeah, true. I don't. So, how do you think we're gonna get to Vegas by the end?
I have absolutely no idea yet, but I am curious to see how the ghoul will end up meeting up with Lucy, and also if Maximus will get involved with them as well. And it'll be interesting to see how these stories intertwine with each other because right now I don't really have much of an idea.
You don't have any predictions?
Well, I think that Lucy is going to end up with that guy from the Enclave that like that's it that the bounty is on,
Yeah.
and then the ghoul is going to maybe look into that a little bit, and maybe that's how they'll meet up. And this is not actually my own prediction, but one of the preview scenes at the end of the episode for the rest of the one of the preview scenes for the rest of the season, it seemed like she might have met up with that guy.
I guess you don't know too much about the Enclave. You only got the remnants in New Vegas. But what do you feel
Yeah.
about the lore drop that the Enclave still has some sort of presence in the wasteland?
Well, that was pretty interesting. I like I like the power armor I got from them, but I don't like the fact that I had to go through Arcade Gannon to get it. And
Well,
actually, one of those old kooks got killed at Hoover Dam from
oh,
my
did he?
Securitrons. Yeah, I don't
Which
know
one?
why. I can't remember what his name was,
Do you,
unfortunately.
do you remember what he looked like?
No, because he had his power armor on.
Power armor. I believe they all wear something different actually.
Oh, really? I didn't realize.
Because I think
I
one
guess
of the doctors in like the science suit, the leaders in like the little officer outfit. I think the other two might be in the power armor, so it might be either one of them.
Oh, okay, okay. It would have been really cool if there was like a special secret ending at Hoover Dam where you can make Arcade Gannon walk the plank, so to speak, except there's no plank.
Well, you can.
Like walk
There
right
is like
off
a
Hoover
little.
Dam.
There's there's a little cutscene where you could throw the general off the side of the dam.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you can do it in the Mr. House one, but I know it's in the Yes Man one.
Oh my God! What the hell? Why is that not in my Mr. House one? I should have been
It
able to do that.
it might be. I'd have to go back and relook at the options you had there. It might have been on there, but
I
I
couldn't
know it's
stand
definitely
that
in the Yes
commie for
Man.
the 30 seconds I had to deal with him. I could not stand that commie for the 30 seconds I was in his presence. Oh my
Do you think
God.
you don't think he'll be showing up in the series anytime soon?
Oh no, he better not be showing up in the series. Oh my God, if he shows up, I'm not gonna. Imagine if he's in some of the first few episodes. If that happens, I'm gonna be having I'm gonna have a very big reaction to that, and it's not gonna be a good one.
Well, what about the President Kimball? Because I don't know how long. I don't think the NCR has term limits, so he should be. Well,
Doesn't
I
get
guess
much more communistic than that, does it?
I hope Lucy knows she's got to pay her NCR taxes.
Oh my God. Actually, I don't even want to hear the T word right now. It's a little bit too late at night for the T word. Uh, maybe Lucy's an ANCAP or something like that, and she'll take care of President Kimball. Pirates.
Your mic's cutting out a little bit. I can't hear you.
I feel like at the end of the day, there's no real need to be an NCAP in the Fallout universe because we already have Mr. House to run the show,
Yeah,
so we can trust him.
yeah. Trust the house.
Yeah, I mean, one man government, or it's not even really a government. The New Vegas Strip, it's like a business, and he's just the CEO.
Yeah.
And that's a lot better than having a cringe president or some other commie stuff like that.
Yeah. So, uh, so you're liking the show so far?
Oh yeah, it was a very very strong first episode. I think. I definitely look forward to watching more of it.
When you think we'll be able to get to season episode 2?
Oh, well, hopefully on Tuesday I'll be able to watch episode 2 and 3. I probably won't be able to watch any tomorrow because I probably have to do PFWF tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna try to watch. I'm gonna try to keep watching it every night as much as I can. So
Yeah,
it should be pretty fast.
just in time for season 2.
Oh yeah. When's that release against? December 14th, I think.
I'll have to.
Maybe 17th. I can't quite remember.
It's something. It's soon, sometime soon. Yeah, the 17th.
Okay. Yeah, that leaves.
Which is next Wednesday. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I think we'll be able to make a lot of progress.
And season 2 is they're releasing it one episode at a time, so
yeah,
you won't be able to binge watch it all in one day. So
even if one before then, I should be able to anyway. That'll leave us lots of time to cover everything.
yeah. So I guess that's episode 1 then.
Yes, I've got not really a whole lot of plot cover yet, but definitely some interesting, very interesting atmosphere. Oh, and another thing is I like the soundtrack. So very
Soundtrack.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's great. But I mean, it's got the classic Fallout songs in it, but we also got some like Johnny Cash in it, which I think fits the universe.
Yeah. I wonder, will we be hearing Big Iron at all in this season, or is that?
Sorry, you're cutting out again.
So sorry about that. I'm not sure what's causing that. Is my mic good now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay. I wonder if we'll be hearing Big Iron or not in this season.
We'll have to wait and see.
Well, they might save it for season 2, considering we're going to New Vegas. But
is that your prediction? We're saving it for season 2.
You know what? I'll make that prediction. I think they'll save it. Yeah.
So obviously you said the Ghoul, but do you have any? So what? Lucy would be the next standout character, you think?
Yeah. She's definitely the second best character so far, I think.
Poor Maximus.
Well, Maximus is going to have to do a little bit more work to impress me.
We'll see how his story plays out.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just not that big on the Brotherhood of Steel. I got a little bit of beef with them, so to speak. So, and I don't really like the way they run things. It's like the Prussian military school. I mean, he literally got whipped on the face for not.
Oh, that's their thing. They like to hoard the tech, which is why Mr. House considered them the biggest threat to his regime.
Oh yeah. I can't blame him for that. I mean, they're definitely a pretty strong adversary, even for Robert Edwin House. But I think he'll be able to take care of them, within a few months. Like after the chronologically speaking, after I finish the game, he's going to keep innovating, keep making better tech. And after the Brotherhood of Steel actually wanted to attack, I think Mr. House would be able to take care of it no problem.
Well, we'll have to see how that goes because Brotherhood definitely seems like it's here in strength now. Definitely more so than their little vault or little bunker they were in.
Oh yes, absolutely. But one thing about business is you don't want it to stagnate. Business is supposed to grow. So I expect Mr. House, after the end of New Vegas, he wants to expand out and more business going.
Yeah.
More strips.
More strips. The Vegas Strip.
Like,
2.
Maybe we'll get
the new Vegas Strip. Interesting.
The Los Angeles Strip, and kick Ben Sierra right the hell out of there.
Just sends them an eviction notice.
Yeah, just like at the end of the game where I gave them the terms of surrender. I made them surrender. I just had a piece of paper and it's like, get your commie asses out of here.
So, what are your predictions? You said it. You do predict to see the NCR sometime this season?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I just have a feeling that they're going to show up.
We got some Raiders, but I guess they're not any particular brand of Raiders, just some generic ones.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if we'll see the Great Khans at some point. Did the Great Khans exist outside of the outside of the Mojave, or like?
What's that?
Did the Great Khans exist outside of the Mojave, or are they pretty much
there is I can't remember if it's one of the endings or like one of the stories about where they're from, but I do believe they got more up around the Montana area. That might be one of the endings for them, that they migrate up to Montana.
Yeah, that's gross.
But you never even went to the part of the map with the Bitter Springs, did you?
Is that
Your mic's setting out again.
Oh my goodness. Was that in the southeast?
No, that was up in the northeast.
Okay, I don't think I did. I don't think I went to it.
It was like the story of it. I think that that was the original Great Khans base, but like the NCR kind of like gunned them all down and moved them, forced them out of there.
So on one of the last episodes I played, I was in So I was trying to get to that place that I knew where I knew the Legion. So I was swimming in that river or whatever, or the lake.
Yeah.
And I met these really strange swamp creatures that were like fish people. I think they were called lurkers or whatever.
Lake lurks.
Yeah, the lake lurks. Yeah. They were pretty suspicious and kind of
suspicious
too. They were doing lots of damage to me. I didn't appreciate that too much.
They had like the sonic blasts, right?
Yes. Is that the only location they exist in?
In New Vegas, I believe so.
Okay, but they're in other Fallout games?
Yeah, well, sorta. Different, like, same kind of creature, different, like, name, I guess.
Like, some of them might be largemouth lake lurks, and some of them might be smallmouth lake lurks.
Well, in 3, they're mirelurks, but kind of the same thing.
Oh. Okay.
And I believe in 3 there's a I guess a mutation's the wrong word, but there's like a Nuka-lurk that like in the Nuka-Cola factory.
That's gonna be interesting.
I think that's in 3 because there is a Nuka-Cola plant in 3.
Yeah, I was just swimming along there, and then I started seeing these things. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, that was like the first time you kind of encountered them, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I'd never seen anything like that the whole time I played the game, so I was just really caught off guard.
Yeah, well, we didn't see any like wasteland critters in this episode, did we?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think there was anything.
Have any predictions of if we'll see any, and if we do, what kind do you predict we'd see?
Um, hmm. Uh, I wonder if we'll. I wonder if there will be some hostile ghouls around or not. There's a lot of dead bodies outside of the Vault 33 door, so
Like
I'm wondering if maybe
hostile as in violent, or like the feral ones?
the feral ghouls. Yeah.
It's possible.
Um, might be seeing some, big scorpions and stuff like that around too. It seems like this area where we might see some.
You think we'll see any of the Robo Scorpions?
I don't, I don't think we'll be seeing any robo scorpions anytime soon. It'll be interesting. Maybe, maybe in season two, Lucy and the Ghoul will take a little trip to Big Mountain.
That'll be the filler episode, the filler arc.
Yeah, of course, and maybe get them to know Dr. Klein and Dr. Forrest a little bit. I wonder
Most
if they're
instead of doing the stereotypical beach episode, we'll have the big mountain episode.
yeah, it'd be interesting if they found a beach to do an episode on that.
Yeah, that is kind of. I'm curious. Which it looked like the ocean was a lot of like definitely receded because I believe it didn't show it in the episode, did it? Whenever Lucy came out the vault and showed there
I
was no ocean there, was it?
no, I don't think it was a.
So it definitely must have receded some.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll be. Of course, one of the enemies that I'm most scared of seeing, like in terms of like wasteland critters, is of course the NCO troopers. Like I'm not looking forward to that.
Most, that's the most terrifying wasteland critter you could come across.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what's scarier than something Roman the apocalypse telling you to pay Roman the apocalypse telling you to pay taxes?
Yeah, I guess at least uh, death claw. It might eat you, but it's not gonna take your money.
Well, yeah. Deathclaw doesn't, it doesn't threaten to take your money away. Like, it doesn't even know what money is. But yeah, I definitely say the NCR are the scariest. Oh, I wonder if we'll see any super mutants or not. That'd be really interesting.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I wonder if Lily will make a cameo in season 2.
You think Lily, of all the super mutants, you think Lily?
I don't like the female super mutants. They're a little creepy.
A little creepy. You didn't like Tabitha?
No, I didn't like Tabitha at all. What's the name of the one at the village there? He's a male one, and he actually.
Like the leader?
Yeah, he's the leader. He was like really
Marcus.
calm. Yeah, Marcus. Marcus was a chill guy. I liked Marcus.
Did you meet the? Well, Marcus is in the. He is like a video. Oh, obviously he's a video game character. But he's in the first. He's either in the first and second or just one of them. I can't remember which. But he's a legacy character, I guess you'd call him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder how he ended up in the hobby.
Well, the first two games I think are both in California, so.
Okay, so he just went on a little trip.
Yeah, I think the first one's more in like Southern California, and I think the second one's in like Northern California around. I know San Francisco's in the game, but it also goes into like Reno, so it goes into Vegas, or it goes into Nevada a little bit.
Right. What other mutants did I encounter? Did I meet any other ones that actually had names? Oh yeah, well of course there was Dog. I think we talked about Dog yesterday.
It'd be
Yeah,
kind of
I
wild if
know.
he showed up.
Yeah, if Dog showed up in season two, that would be huge. Dog stocks would definitely be skyrocketing. But I wonder if I mean we could see like Team Domino or something like that too. That would be interesting.
Yeah, bit of a celebrity. So
Yeah, thinking back on New Vegas, I feel like my favorite female character in it was probably Christine. Actually, she was the only one that had a tolerable personality. I think.
you mean the one that couldn't speak?
Yes. Yeah, there's not really a lot of strong female characters in New Vegas that are likable.
Well, we got Lucy now, so
Yeah, I like the one that took Boone's, the old lady at the start of the game that took Boone's wife and sold her into slavery.
I don't like her. She could have got more.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You need to get a lot of caps out of that.
Yeah, like my character in Fallout 3 would he didn't get more per slave, but he knew how to rack them up.
I can't wait to get into Big Bull 3, baby. So I can do that part of it. That's it. I've never been able to do something like that in the game before, so. Well, that's not true, actually. Years ago, William and I played Minecraft, and we sort of enslaved an entire village and moved them underground, and made them trade us really good stuff.
Yeah, I've definitely committed my fair share of war crimes in Minecraft as well.
We were just doing a little bit of colonization, that's all.
All right, well, so yeah,
Yeah,
so that's pretty much all of episode 1.
yeah, I guess that covers pretty much everything that happened.
Yeah, so we're excited to continue it whenever.
Oh yeah,
So what, you think maybe Wednesday? You said, or
it should be Tuesday, if possible. I'll try to watch one tomorrow in the afternoon or something before PSWF. We'll
all right,
see.
all right. Well, I guess that's all we need to say about it then.
Yeah, absolutely. Good episode.
Mm-hmm. So we'll catch everyone on the next one. Okay, so that's episode 1 in the books.